Okay, so the question that I get asked the most by people that I'm talking to is, what exactly is Phoenix Rising? So what it is I am a Beachbody coach. So what's really great about Beachbody is they set up this platform with all these resources, and they set it up in a way that people can do them themselves, work with a coach and a team, and then share it and do it with other people. And I'm going to get into coaching a little bit later on, but what's really kind of cool about it is each team or group or tribe, whatever you want to call it, each one is a little bit different. So we all have the same resources. However, each one is designed and done according to the coach. Mm-hmm. So what Phoenix Rising is, it's going to be different for, like, if you were just to go online and sign up for Beachbody, you would be missing the good stuff, in my opinion. Like, it's all good, but the magic that's in the community and specific coaches. So what I'm going to go over is the 4 pillars of what this really consists of. And those are nutrition, fitness, mindset, and community. This is why this program is different from all the other ones I have ever done. The first 2, nutrition, the approach on nutrition for me has been completely different in that it's not about restriction. You're not supposed to not eat carbs. My dogs are off the chain.
Oh, I thought that was a cat, maybe.
That was not a cat, it was a dog. So, yeah, nutrition. There's 2 plans. There's 2 nutrition plans. One is 2B Mindset, which is based on your plate. And the other is the Ultimate Portion Fix. And that one is measuring your micronutrients. It's one that I've never done, and I'm getting ready to. I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't done it. So when I started, the idea of like counting calories and all of that was just completely overwhelming to me. And I started with the 2B Mindset, which is an excellent program. And I could stay with it the whole time, but because I'm a coach, I want to try both. And people love Ultimate Portion Fix as well. So I want to do both of them. So they're both excellent. I know from personal experience how amazing 2B Mindset is. And then the supplements and products that you get through Beachbody, when you first enroll, you get either a bag of Shakeology, it's their superfood shake, or their pre and post workout drinks, which is the performance line. It's called Energize and Recover. Or you can do both for like a deluxe package. Now, I am like a firm believer in, I'm drinking Energize, Hydrate, and Bevy. I mix these together all the time. Energize is a pre-workout, but it also gives you like a boost of caffeine. I don't drink sodas anymore. I drink Energize. And I have work to do tonight. So, and I took a nap today, so Energize.
Awesome.
Hydrate is, it's like a much healthier version of Gatorade. And then Bevy like has supplements in there that helps your focus. And it can also be used as like an appetite suppressant, but I don't know. I use it for the focus. So Recover is a drink you drink after you work out, and that, like 100%, I stand firm. it prevents soreness. So like, I love it. That's the cool thing is like everything I've ever tried from Beachbody, like I have no problem. 'Cause I'm not a salesy person, but this stuff is amazing. Like it has changed my life, not just the products though, but like they're part of it. You know, like I feel like I'm doing something good for myself every time I
Right.
use one of their products. So another great thing about the approach is that you learn how to eat yourself. You're not just following how somebody's telling you how to eat, you know, you're learning so that this is sustainable long term. This isn't something that, you know, you deprive yourself of something for 3 weeks and then yeah, you've lost weight, but what happens next, you know, you gain it all back and then some, and then you feel awful. So I've been down that road too many times. I also love a podcaster, Corinne Crabtree. I suggest it to all of my tribe members to listen to her. Her approach is pretty much like, listen to your body. Listen to your body. When you're hungry, eat. When you're not hungry, don't. You know, decide ahead of time what you're going to eat. And that goes in with the nutrition programs of Beachbody too. That is a game changer. When you make the decision from a place of your best self instead of in the moment when you're exhausted, you know, when you're tired and you just don't care. Fitness, moving your body. I love this approach too, because it's not about going in and just going crazy and hurting yourself. It's about going slow and steady. And each program will meet you where you are. So it's about, this whole thing is about, the fitness portion is about moving your body and exercising for your body, not to your body. You're not trying to punish yourself thin or punish yourself fit or whatever it is you're trying to work towards. You are learning how to show up for yourself and do for yourself so that you are, you feel good, you know, so that all the things should feel good. None of it should feel like a punishment. And we also set minimum baselines in the tribe where, you know, we're establishing goals, but also habits that build upon one another. So you set a minimum baseline so that it's something that's so easy to do. Like in the beginning for working out, my minimum baseline was hitting the play button. Anything after that was bonus, but as long as I hit that play button, I showed up for myself. I did the commitment. Like my commitment was to hit play, so I hit play. And then whatever else happened after that is what happened. And it changed everything for me. My coach, she said to me when I first started, she said, all you have to do is just keep showing up in whatever way that looks like. It doesn't matter. If you keep showing up, this will change your life. And she was 100% correct. You know, even on my bad days, I still show up. And when I show, and I feel better every time I do. And by show up, I mean, I go into my bod groups. You know, I'll hit the play button. I'll, you know, just the smallest things. And it makes all the difference in the world. I'm reading a book right now called Atomic Habits. And it says in there, it talks about 2-minute habits. So like, that's how you build sustainable habits by 2-minute increments. Instead of reading a book, you read a page, you know, instead of exercising, you put on your exercise clothes, you know, and it just fits right along with what we do. With the minimum baseline, we set things that are so easy to do. There's really no reason not to do them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it changes everything. It seems silly, like, okay, well, what's that going to do? It does everything, because it's the first 1% of anything that is the hardest. After that, it's rinse and repeat. It's the first 1% that is the hardest part. 100%. So, Dublin, please, Jenny. And then, excuse me, dog, it's being obnoxious. Okay. And then we work on our mindset. Kristen, can you please do something? Like, I don't know. And then we work on our mindset. This and community are the biggest things, the most important things, in my opinion. We listen to podcasts, we read books, we grow. And the belief that we build in ourselves, the acceptance of who we are, sincerely, like genuinely, authentically, just who we are, our acceptance of ourselves, our love of ourselves that we build, getting away and dismantling our limiting beliefs changes your life. It changes your life. You know, how many things do we wish we could do? You know, if you want to do something, you can do it. If you want to do it, you can do it. You're not going to want to do something that you're unable to do. It won't be a desire within you. But we have these stories that are in our mind that tell us, you know, what our limits are, and it's all BS. It's all BS. We can do whatever the hell we want if we want to do it. And believing in ourselves and working towards those things. I mean, I can't believe how long I went thinking thinking that I was so small, you know, because I'm not small. You know, I have so much to give and offer. And I just had to believe that and acknowledge it. And now, like, my life is limitless and free because I'm not, you know, caged in by thinking that I need to be a certain way that doesn't feel right, and doing certain things that I don't enjoy, and all of it. I've changed my mind about so many things and looked at things differently in so many ways. It's amazing how much control you have over your environment just with your thoughts. And we don't, you know, we're so busy that we don't even think about it. We don't even like slow down enough to ask the question, you know, why do I think that way? We just, you know, we just accept. And being in a group like this, where we're encouraged to grow our minds and grow our focus or expand our focus and do away with those limiting beliefs. I mean, it changes your life. It changes your life in an incredible way. And speaking of which, that's the last thing, the last pillar of this, which separates it from everything else, is the community. So when you enroll, you get put into a bod group. And these are the people that are doing the things that you're doing. These are the people that are wanting to live a better life. These are the people who are striving to be a better version of themselves. To do away with all the BS, limiting beliefs, to do away with all the talking bad to yourself, all of that, striving to be better. And being surrounded with those types of people, even virtually, it's incredible. The support, the ability to just be you and totally be accepted as just you. To be able to have a safe space like that, it's amazing. And then when we get together, oh my God, like that energy, that it's just such a bond. It's such a bond. It's very, very special. So, you know, we're not just, this isn't like a weight loss program, or it's not like that. Really, it's a program It's a tribe of people who are trying to live a better life and be a better version of themselves. So we do things as a group through different challenges, like we build habits that are going to serve us better. We learn what works for each of us in our own way. Everybody's journey is different, but we're all striving to be better, and that's the magic. We're learning how to love and accept ourselves. We're learning how to love others like freely, you know, doing away with those like the shyness that prevents us from like complimenting somebody when you notice something nice about somebody. Just getting out of our own way is what we're learning how to do. Planning and time management, financial, organization. We work on all of those things, you know, and it really is just breaking down all of our barriers little by little so that we are able to reach our most amazing potential and be the best version of ourselves, not just for us, but for others, you know,
Right.
and for the people that we love, and for just people in general, for our communities, etc. So again, I'm going to repeat like what my coach Samantha told me in the beginning, because it changed everything. It's not that you have to do everything perfectly. That doesn't exist. It's not that you're not going to have a bad day. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have bad weeks. You know, that's life. Life is 50-50. But if you just keep showing up, then this will be life-changing for you. And leaning into that bod group is the most important part of this in terms of success, because when you develop that habit of showing up in that bod group, you are way more likely to do the things. When you see other people doing them and you're cheering them on, which feels amazing, you're more likely to do them yourself too, you know? And right now we have the Falling Forward Challenge. It started September. October, in September is the Power of Planning. October is Facing Our Fears, which I'm super psyched about. So prep for Facing Our Fears starts next week. And then that starts on October 4th. We're going to start next month on a Monday. I keep forgetting to do the weekly drawings. And I think it's because it's like middle of the week. So I'm going to go back to like Monday is day one. And speaking of which, so every challenge is for a season. So every challenge that I do in Phoenix Rising, and this is like a me thing, this is how I do it, is for 3 months. And each month has a different theme. And every time you post your tracker for that month, your name goes into a jar, this jar, 3 times. And every time you post anything on there, whether you're cheering somebody on or posting something about yourself, your name goes in the jar. And it's to encourage you to participate. And it's my way of celebrating you doing that. So at the end of each week, I draw a name for that week and they get a prize. Then there's a monthly. And at the end of the entire challenge, the end of 3 months, there is a grand prize. And so every time your name goes in, each weekly drawing is just the people for that week, but each monthly drawing and grand prize drawing is everybody who's ever been in there. All the names go back in. And this month is going to be a weekend trip to Helen, Georgia, during the Christmas market. And you'll have, we're doing a diamond retreat, which is a coach thing, in Helen, Georgia. All the tribe members are invited to come to Helen, Georgia with us. They would, if you're not a coach, you need to get a hotel room. But the grand prize winner will be in the house with us. And it's expenses paid. So that's pretty incredible. And last challenge was the retreat to the beach house resort, which was amazing. But anyway, so I've modeled it after Beachbody because that's what Beachbody does. They, you show up more, you get rewarded, you get trips, you get prizes, and then like that's what you do for a living, so you also get compensation. Now I'll talk about that in a little bit, but right now we are having the Falling Forward Challenge. We're also doing something special right now. It's called the Power of 3 Challenge, where you and 2 other people team together, a team of 3, and you pretty much do the same things, but the accountability level goes up. So you enter to get prizes and rewards as a team. So it's perfect for the people who have a difficult time showing up for themselves, but you're gonna show up for your teammates. You'll show up for other people in a heartbeat. For yourself, right. Maybe not. Yeah. So totally show up for other people. Power of 3 is perfect. Right now we're in the prep week of Power of 3. So there is still time to get in. I have a couple team spots available. It's 3 coaches, myself, Samantha and Missy, who are 2 other coaches. We're doing this together. So anybody who's interested in joining that challenge would need to do so by Sunday. So that's just but it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I'm excited for myself too. I've gone through a little rough patch myself, and I need the super duper accountability right now between some health issues and just the transition of summer. Every time there's a transition, there's always like hiccups, and it's always kind of like the shift it's a little, it's very normal. I think a lot of people go through the same thing where it's a little harder than usual to do things during those transitional times of our life, even just the transition of seasons. So I am so all about going all in on this. I'm super, super psyched. Okay, so if you are interested in joining our tribe, which would be amazing. Right now, the Total Solution Pack, which includes like the workouts, the nutrition plans, like I said, the shake or the performance line, and the bod group, the app with the tracker, all the things, and to be in our incredible tribe. Right now it's 160 for either the shake or the performance line, and 200 for both, or 220 for both. So you can sign up as a customer if you, this is for someone who does not want to buy products in the future, or not monthly. What I suggest is when you sign up as either a preferred customer or a coach. Now, the price is the exact same for all 3. You have a subscription when you sign up as a preferred customer or a coach, but everything can be canceled. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. It is much easier to go from coach to preferred customer or regular customer than it is to do it the other way. So I always suggest you start like as a coach to see how it feels. If you are going to be bringing people in, if you love the products, if you want to, you can be a coach that just brings in a couple people a month to pay for your products. You can be, and the way coaching works is in the beginning, you are just doing you. That's what you do. As a coach, you're also bringing in people. So like, how many times have you done something and you're like, oh my God, you got to do this with me, to your best friend, let's do this together. So you wouldn't be doing anything different. Like, this is amazing. It's been amazing to me. So I want you to do it too, because it'll be amazing for you. This is improving my life. I want you to do this with me so that your life will be improved too. And so that's how you do it. You do it together. Like in the beginning, I was like, I would love to be a coach, but I'm going to wait until I get all my results or whatever. And Samantha was like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants the perfect version of you. Not that I'll ever be perfect, but you know what I mean? Like, nobody wants Barbie Jocelyn. People want to do it with you. They want to do it with you. And I'm like, that's true. And people, the thing about it is like, you're always growing, you're always trying to be better, and being in this keeps that momentum because there's never enough growth. There's never a limit to how much you can grow and become. Like, I don't ever want to stop becoming, like Trent Shelton, who I love, who's a podcaster who I just freaking love. He says, if you're not growing, you're dying. And that's true. Once you're just like in that place where you're like, guess this is it, then you're just sitting around waiting to die eventually. I mean, well, honestly, if you're not like striving to have new experiences and do new things and think of things more or differently or all those things, like, what are you doing? This is your life. This is your life. So yeah, that's that. And then there's 2 new things that Beachbody just came out with, which are pretty freaking cool. All the programs that I've ever tried are amazing. I have yet to try one, and I am not an exerciser. No. I am an exerciser. I have never been one before now. But I love these exercise programs, which is insane when I hear myself talk about how much I love to exercise, because I had never known what it was like to be that kind of person. And I had these like thoughts around what kind of person I would be if I was to be an exerciser, what it would require. And none of it was true. So they have like programs that you start to finish, and they're different lengths or whatever. The first one I did was 21-day fix. So it was 21 days, 7 days a week, 30 minutes a day. And it was great. Then I did Let's Get Up, 30 minutes a day, dancing my booty off. OMG, so much fun. And now I'm doing 645, and that's 45 minutes a day, but it's much more like slower and more like intentional. And it's about form alignment and strength building. And it can seem a little intimidating, but it's really not. It's really not. And so it just depends on what's appealing to you. There's like hundreds of different programs, but Beachbody just came out with something called Body. So that's like BOD is the app, Beachbody On Demand, and then like a little I for interactive. So Beachbody On Demand Interactive, or Body, is where you sign up for classes, and they're live classes. So you're working out at the same time as the trainers. And the first 100 people have the option of getting on the big, massive screen. There's like 100 screens behind the trainer, and they interact with those people. And it's super fun and it's super cool. And I've done a few of them, and I really, really like them. So I'm going to be sprinkling that launches officially in October, but I'm going to be sprinkling those in, and I have with 645, because sometimes you just feel like doing something a little different. And then they also just launched the mixed bike. So for anybody who's interested in like the cycling thing, like the Peloton or whatever, this is a very high quality bike, just as good, if not maybe a little bit better than the Peloton, but it's like half the price, which is awesome. And right now, because it just launched, I have a promo code for $300 off. So, and then you can finance it for like $27 a month or something like that, which is pretty awesome. But I'm just telling you because it's there. I have not gotten one myself, and I will probably get one eventually, but that's not really on my radar right this minute. But it's pretty awesome. And if that's something that's appealing to you, it's a really good deal. And what's really cool is it's got this screen on it, like this huge screen that you do your bike thing on. Then you can swivel it, and do any of the workouts. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Yeah. So there's that. So with coaching, I'm going to go ahead and talk about coaching now. Yep. So coaching, like I said before, the way you start coaching is you do the things yourself, and then you talk to your friends and see if they want to do the things with you. That's what you do. You will be posting on social media to share what you're doing. And the posting is not about you, ever. When you're posting on social media, it's for the person out there that's going to see that and go, maybe I could do that too.
Mhm.
so that you can show them how they can change their life as well. And that's what it's about. And that's why we post so much, because we're trying to reach that person that needs it, that needs what we have in order to change their life to be better as well. And it's like, I'm getting chills because like the feeling that I get when one of my tribe members shares a win with me, I mean, I can't even explain to you. I cry a lot these days, and it's a
Mhm.
beautiful thing. It's not a bad thing, because I get overwhelmed by the impact I can have on people that I love. And it's not me doing the things, but it's me sharing so that,
Mhm.
and showing them that it's possible, and then them doing the things. And it's just like, I can't even tell you how much it means to me, and then just how much I love seeing the growth in these people. And when it's somebody I don't even know, it's like this kind of group, like you just form these bonds like so quickly. And I sincerely and genuinely love with all of my heart every single tribe member that we have. Just, I love them. So that's what coaching is in the beginning. And again, it's one of those things like, if you aren't going to show up for yourself, you're damn sure going to show up for your people. Like
Mhm.
when you're having a bad day, you're still going to show up for your people. You're not going to let them down. So that's another bonus to being a coach. Like there have been times like these past few weeks, I might have been out of the game for a couple of weeks. My thyroid started acting up. I could see myself having just hidden, you know, but I'm a coach. So that wasn't an option for me. I'm going to show up for my people. And I did. And I mean, it just makes so much of a difference. I don't know. It like takes it to a different level. And you're showing up for yourself too, but that's not
Mhm.
what's motivating you. Sometimes you need the motivation to show up for others. I don't know. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you really quick how the compensation works, because a lot of people are curious about that. So the way it works is when you sell, like I say sell, but when you have somebody sign up with you, when they get a challenge pack, you get between $38 and $150. It's like 40%, I think is what it is. From that. If you have just customers who buy periodically, you get 25% commission from that. For every 5 people that you sign up within a 5-week period, you get a $100 bonus. And then when people buy things regularly, you have like, you're here, and then you have people under you in your downline on the left and the right. They're called your legs. And so when one leg reaches 100 and the other 200, you get like in the beginning, you get $14 every time that happens. And it's a continuous cycle. It's called team cycle bonuses. Yeah. So in the beginning, that's what it is. So you don't make much money in the beginning, but it's not like, this isn't something you do to make money. This is something you do because you have a servant's heart and you want to help people. And then once you get a little bit bigger, that compensation grows, and you do there is a lot of potential to make a lot of money doing this. But you'll never get there if you're just trying to make a buck. Like this is about doing it, showing up for yourself, and then helping others. You have to lead with a servant heart, or a servant's heart, or it's not going to happen. So I can't imagine doing anything other than I'm doing. And you also earn trips throughout the thing, which is incredible. All these experiences that I've already had. I've only been a coach since June 1st. And I mean, my life has just changed in so many ways. It's amazing. So yeah, that's what it is. And so If anyone is interested in joining or in coaching, please let me know. I'm going to reach out to y'all, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I can't see anybody. Okay. So I hope y'all have an amazing night. Message me with any questions, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.